Welcome, Scott Cooks. Today we're cooking from Tucson, Arizona, and I'm going to do a little Southwestern Tex-Mex Haystacks on our outdoor Blue Rhino Razor Griddle. This is going to be fun. Let's go over the ingredients. Now I'm making this for 2 people. You can just change the recipe up for however many you want to cook for. So we're going to need a couple of these little spring onions. We're going to need a couple eggs, 2 eggs. I'm going to use 3 heaping tablespoons of sour cream, and I mean heaping. We're going to use 6 halves cut up of sun-dried tomatoes, whatever you got. Now, if you can find them already chopped, that'll work too. Mine are halved, so I'm going to chop them up. 2 strips of bacon. Your favorite Tex-Mex seasoning. I'm going to use this one. It's really good. You're going to need some panko or breadcrumbs. I got some plain breadcrumbs right there. You're going to need about a half a cup of that panko, and you're also going to need a half a cup of shredded Mexican cheese. You're going to need some shredded hash browns, frozen shredded hash browns. That's going to be the base of the Haystacks. You're going to need some sort of oil for your griddle. I'm going to use safflower oil today. And you're going to need your favorite salsa, hot, mild, spicy, whatever. We're wimps here. We're going with the mild. All right, I know this looks like a lot of ingredients, and it is, but this is a pretty easy recipe. We're going to start off by combining our potatoes, our cheese, and some seasoning in a bowl. And the panko in a bowl. Let's get started on that. Now, you guys might have to adjust this recipe a little bit to whatever you want. I'm going to take some of this frozen hash browns here, just kind of break them up in the bowl. And I'm just going to make enough for the 2 of us. Make a couple big ones. This is kind of a brunch for us today. All right, that's plenty there. All right, gonna need about a half a cup or so of your panko or your breadcrumbs. Guys, I'm not gonna measure right now, but instructions will be in the description. But you know how I cook. That just sort of help hold everything together there. We're gonna need some of this good shredded Tex-Mex cheese, Mexican cheese, whatever you want to call it. So get your favorite kind and throw it in there. Again, this is like a binder. And of course for some flavor. Next up, you're going to need your favorite seasoning. As much or as little as you want. This stuff is not spicy. It's just really, really good. So I'm going to throw quite a bit in there. And we're just going to mix all that together, and that's going to go out on the griddle. At the same time, the bacon's going on the griddle, and then we'll chuck the eggs on as well. And while all that's cooking up, we'll come back and combine our other ingredients. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get this Blue Rhino razor fired up. Get it preheated. Of course, I've been using it, so it's well seasoned. We're just gonna boom, boom. And we've just got a propane canister attached there. All right, once you got your grill preheated, we're just gonna put on the bacon. And make sure you leave yourself some room for the potatoes. Now I know it doesn't look like it's gonna stick very good, but I've made this before and it will. You just gotta cook it for a while. And we're gonna use some oil to make that happen. And the trick here is to get the bottom of these hash browns really browned up before you try to flip it. If not, it's just going to go everywhere. And what I like to do is just kind of keep pushing it. Just kind of we're just forming the haystack here. All right, they're cooking along nicely. Let's flip that bacon and go ahead and get our other ingredients mixed up. Take your 2 green onions, spring onions, chop them up, get them in the bowl. Grab your sour cream. We're going to put 3 heaping tablespoons. And when I say heaping, I mean like that, guys. Okay? Now, of course, this is to taste. You may want more. You may want less. You may be making more for more people than I'm cooking for. So, adjust. Going to get some more of this good Tex-Mex seasoning in there. Don't be afraid of it. You want to season this thing up. Next, go ahead and add your sun-dried tomatoes. I got 6 halves here I chopped up. If you can find them already chopped, go for it. I couldn't. And then, obviously, now we're just going to mix all this together. Look at that. And this is going to be part of our topping for our haystacks. Mix it up good. Really get in there. Until it looks like that. Let's get back out to that griddle, y'all. Let's see how we're doing out here, y'all. Bacon's coming along nicely. Now, you do want to get this bacon pretty crisp because we're going to cut it up, knife or scissors, and just kind of sprinkle it around on our haystacks. Let's see how we're doing over here. We're ready for flipping. Getting pretty brown down there, but we're not quite ready to flip. And when we do flip, it's going to make a little bit of a mess. And all we do is just scoop it back up into a circle again. So I just like to go under the edges. Looks like we can probably flip this one. Let's give it a try. You ready? Professional flip. All right, bacon good and crispy. And I like it like this because it'll break up real easy. So I can sprinkle it over my dish here. The egg flip. Try not to break them. One of the ideas for this haystack is to have the yolk run onto it. All right, everybody, it's time to assemble. Start with your shredded potato, the haystack. Take your good over easy runny egg. You're right on top. Don't pop it. Let the person that's going to eat it pop it. Take some of that good bacon that we've broken up. Kind of spread it around on the top. Get your favorite salsa out. Put as much or as little as you want. Yummy. And then don't forget that wonderful sour cream mixture we made up in the beginning. We're going to dollop that right on top. And there you go, everybody. Southwest Tex-Mex Haystacks cooked outdoors on the Blue Rhino Razor Griddle. This makes a great lunch, brunch, breakfast, and believe it or not, a dinner. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys on the next video.